Oh my god, it's real. I'm actually playing Conker's Choo Choo Simulator. Hi, it's me, Henri. The guy is too far to the right. So I'm going to just slide myself over. There we go. That's better. Alright, so I recently came back to Star Rail a few days ago. I finished 3.1 yesterday. Conker. Like, Conker's Bad Fur Day? I've never actually played that game. So I finished 3.1 yesterday. And then I was sitting here like, okay, we'll do spooky month stream tonight. And then I was just like, you know what? I really don't want to play Security Breach tonight. So we're playing Star Rail instead. So we're about to start 3.2 story. Oh, good heavens, you're only in 3.2? Yep. Just about to start it. Hi, Cloud. How you doing? Oh, hold on. There's a butterfly down there that I never got, apparently. Not that I was ever trying to get all of them. Jeez. Don't worry. I checked Google, and according to Google, 3.8 can take anywhere between 5 and 8 hours. Where'd it go? Where'd the butterfly go? Get it. There we go. Yep, I know. I gotta go back into ZZZ as well. Because they're buffing Silver Ambi. They're buffing my girl.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord Enexagaris. It's been a while, Lord Enexagaris.
Yeah, that's dear wife's gonna do, yeah. I'll be pulling for Vivian.
On behalf of all the citizens of Akima, and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you. I never expected that you
Well, for
would
everyone.
personally come and meet me.
I am waiting for Trigger to get another rerun. If not her, then Astra Yao. So right now, my priority is like Vivian, Trigger, and then Astra Yao. It's wild to me they're buffing Sanbi, but they're not rerunning her. Because I need a better W engine for Sanbi. I am using a 3-star one right now. Because I stopped playing for that one that's called like Mercurius something or another. That was like an event only W engine. That is really good apparently, but I don't have it.
Holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders.
That's gonna have to go.
And as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to express themselves.
If I want a meta Vivian team, I would wait for both Miyabi and Astra to come back. You should just pull for Miyabi banner anyway, just because. Holy shit, how did they make a character so fundamentally broken for so long like Miyabi? I don't understand.
Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly...
That's actually gonna use stupid good. I use Miyabi. I'm planning on putting Alice in there because I hear Alice is good for anomaly build-up. And then Sokaku. That's my Miyabi team. Well, that's conceptually my Miyabi team once I actually build Alice.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats.
Wait, is that Alice? No, it's Yuzuha. Not Alice, I have Yuzuha. The other one. I think. Hold on. I'm mixing up Yuzuha and Alice in my mind, so let me double check real quick.
I need not any plan.
No, it's Yuzuha, right. I don't have Alice.
Petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends.
Ellen, Sokaku, and Lycon.
While I Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly. Have
Also,
long
I
known
stopped
the
paying
extent
attention for
of
like a minute, so hold on one second. Okay, I'm caught up.
abilities. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority.
Oh yeah, because they said like
Lead the way.
2 or 3 months after 2.4 is over,
Surely, Lady Kindness
they'll put it
would
in the shop.
appreciate such a suitor
So
in an ally.
2.4 will probably end in like what, November? End of November maybe?
She's been waiting.
So her outfit's probably not even going to shop till like January is the crazy part.
Is there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
Nothing really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Yep, all of 2.3 and 2.4.
Truly deep. Time is on our side. Do you
180
share
days.
your reflections with me?
While all living beings
180
must
days, that's what,
ultimately face
4
their
months?
demise,
No,
Kefali
6 months.
has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Jesus, they really
Yes.
want you to pull
For dying
everything.
implies an
So that
ongoing
tells us
process,
that something
an
big's
action,
probably coming in
whereas death
2.5.
signifies a static
If they
state,
want you to
a
drain
definitive
all your pulls.
termination.
If they're trying to
In
drain all your
contrast to
pulls in
mortals,
2.3 and 2.4,
Titans
there
exist
must be
on a
something coming in
grander
2.5.
scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their
I also
fall
got to resist the
is
urge to
but a
pull for Yidara.
misinterpretation born of
Yidara.
mortal ignorance.
'Cause I kind of want her, but I need to wait.
An intriguing concept, albeit challenging to
Yeah, I didn't even pull for... I didn't even play the game. I missed Seed's entire banner because I didn't even play the game.
Profound silence. Ever
And I
since
still
the
don't even
era
really
of
play the game.
Barassa,
I'm planning on
while
going back
scholars and
after
priests
tomorrow.
alike have conveyed
Andre!
the message of the gods'
Hello?
imminent fall.
Perhaps the gods in
Oh,
their
wow.
arrogance deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh.
That very well could be true. But
Waiting
what
for a
if
free
the
Don
wood
Hung?
bearing
Soon.
Titan still chooses
Soon,
to
trademark.
remain silent?
By soon, I think it's tomorrow, isn't it?
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pit
Actually, now that I think
chests.
about it, I've never even looked at what Evernight does.
It's worth a try.
I don't even know what Evernight
I'd
does.
love
I
to
haven't done her
witness the
trial.
fruits of
You know what?
the
After this
feeling
cutscene, I'll do her
change
trial real
it
quick.
may bring to this imperiled world. Because I completely
Her banner ends in
concur
like
with you
15
on
hours or
this
something like that.
aspect. If the Titan has indeed
Oh,
met
it's for
their
Castor Oil, a character I don't got.
end,
Gotcha,
response
gotcha.
would be impossible. Please, Professor.
Asterisk Evernight Tribune. I do not have any of those characters. Not a one of those characters I have.
He created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud.
I do plan on pulling for either HisshAnri or Tribby when their banners come back, because not having either of those characters is pain right now. Very, very pain. Just make a quad Firefly team. You can't. You can only have one copy of each character in a team. Otherwise, I would be rocking a quad Firefly team 24/7.
Now, we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh, what a joyous occasion.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. A soldier will be here to guide you shortly.
He sounds angry.
In the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but
Ellie's coming.
remain within the
I'm glad next banner is a skip because her banner's coming. She's coming, guys. She's almost here. It's almost Ellie. She almost has two banners. She has a banner in Star Rail, and she's getting another banner in Honkai Impact 3rd. She's getting a new battle suit in Honkai Impact 3rd.
You wish. Your cooperation is much
And I think they're both around. Well, actually, no, because I think the HI 3rd banner is about 2 weeks away right now, whereas the Star Rail's like a month.
For a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage.
I'm
to
eat the
enter
chicken,
another.
eat the chimkin, eat the chimkin.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond the grove perceive another Titan.
At least she's enjoying herself.
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware, I can hear you perfectly well from here.
Yeah, I will not be pulling for an Axa. So next banner is a skip for me. Alright, hold on. Let's check out... Oh, I never claimed my gift of God Odyssey for today. Silly me. Alright, events I'm not doing. Oh, I still haven't done a knowable domain? Crazy. Crazy. I still haven't done a knowable domain. Anyway. What's this? Oh, this is the brand new, very, very hard content I can't even do, right? Yeah, no. Alright. Let's trial. You said I remember sprite damage. The more remembers characters present, the higher the damage. Isn't there only like three? Let's see. There's Trailblazer, Aglaya, Castor Oil. Are those the only Memo Sprite characters outside of Evernight? Only those three? Or am I... No, Hyacinth. Right. I think those are the... Okay, so there's 5 Memo Sprite characters, as far as I'm aware. Listen, I didn't care. I still haven't even finished Gears and Gold and the other one. What's it called?
Play nice.
Swarm Disaster. I never finished those either.
Future is bright. Show me the way.
Alright, Fat Fuck is here.
This is being in sync. May this dispel the gloom, destroy the skies. I choose you. Don't worry. Just close your eyes. The night will soon fall. Good night.
Her animations are pretty cool.
Make sure you have fun. Rise and shine. Time to wake up.
Embrace
Oh my goodness, it's so slow! It's so slow! Yeah.
May death protect us! Danger approaches. As you wish. Guide the Rainbow Bridge. Stop messing around. Your time to shine. Rise and shine. Gotta stop them here.
I also took like a multi-month break from this game.
Embrace a new life.
Where I was only... For a while, I was only doing like my dailies. I wasn't like actually doing story stuff, and then I just kind of dropped the game for like a month.
May death protect us.
Trust me. We can do anything.
Life is not so fragile.
Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that.
Treat our guests nicely. Don't worry. Night falls. Good night.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with not pulling Evernight. I wasn't going to, but... Yeah, I think I'm okay if I don't have her.
Restore the skies.
Alright, Castor Oil, get us out of here.
Please cherish this time.
Huh?
Return to dust.
Oh, okay, there it is. There we go. Then... Ow! Hi, Zaxxon. Alright. Might as well get the free 20 jades from this. I hope they include a thing that Genshin added recently, where if you've done someone's trial, you can just skip it. That would be nice. Gaming's going good. I'm at the very beginning of 3.2 still. I'm just doing all this stuff before it ends.
Is it coming? Hiding the west wind. Away we go!
You look tough. Open sesame.
Time to twirl.
Now, Herta is one that I do kind of regret not pulling, but
Curiosity.
I really don't need another DPS. What I really need is better supports.
Time to twirl. Time to twirl.
Oh, no, I know you're just pulling my leg. Don't worry, Cloud. I know.
Glimpse the unknown.
Like, trust me, I know how far behind I am. If you think it's bad here, you should see how far behind I am in Zenless. It's really bad.
Know this big diamond?
Like, I'm not even in,
Yours.
the last thing I did story-wise for the ZZZ story was the, Sons of Caledon.
Endless.
That's how far behind on ZZZ I am right now. It is very far
I
behind.
don't have time for games. Open sesame. Watch it chroma. Time to twirl. It's coming. Hiding the west wind. Away we go. Time to twirl. Countless as ever.
Yeah, I'm still on part 1.
Expand your thinking.
I'm like far behind on part 1. So ZZZ is going to be another game I kind of do the story off stream.
What are you looking at?
Eternal step.
Dead return!
Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours.
Thank you, Tribby. You guys want to judge my terrible saber build? Look at that. Delicious, delicious 42% crit rate. And 220 crit damage. Yummy. Look at that. It's yummy. Look at that yummy crit rate and crit damage. Still never did Victoria housekeeping. Better than mine? I doubt it. I highly doubt that. Hold on. Where's Exon? Your crit rate is at 57 and 120. I see. Oh, you're running a Windset on her. Gotcha. I'm running Seafaring on her. She's basically a second Finon. She's Wind Finon, basically, my team. It's okay, though. Her crit rate is 42 now, but once I get all the buffs on her, it's like 90-something. It's not 100, though. Because apparently, getting good substats, it's really hard. This is a good piece. Unfortunately, it rolled 3 times in attack percentage and only once in crit damage. Fuck this piece. Fuck this piece to hell. Fuck this piece to hell. Fuck this piece to hell. And this is the most cope piece I have. Yes, you need like Sunday. I'm using Remembered Trailblazer, and I'm also using Fushuan. Because I'm keeping the Fushuan propaganda alive. God damn it. Above 100? Usually no, unless they have some sort of weird scaling thing with crit rate. But for the most part, no.
Professor Anaxa! Over here! Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting
Like,
the
I
Black
can't
Tide.
think of
To fight
a
to
single
be safe and
character
sound. Thank the
who would
fates.
benefit from over
You could say
100%
it's the
crit
fate's
rate.
toying
It would
with
have to be
us.
some character that gives a buff based off of how many
Only
points
for
above
Nayori and
100% their
Suchi's
crit
glory
rate
and death.
reaches.
But,
But
your
I've
survival
never
is a
seen
victory
that.
in
I don't
itself.
think any
I'd
character
go for
has that.
gladly.
Normally, that's usually, like,
So,
relegated to
are
crit
you here to
damage.
report the incident to
Like,
the council?
Sunday, the
I
higher
heard
his
that
crit
after the
damage, the
Black
higher
Tide
the buff
devoured
you
the
get,
Grove,
he gives to his main
Akuma would be
character.
next in
Nope, there's
line.
not a one. Gotcha.
Even with the demigod of strife standing
So yeah, no, there's no
alongside
reason to have
humankind.
above 100%.
Tell me, how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
Yeah, that's
No
in
surprises
Genshin,
there,
though.
those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous.
I kind of feel like Mighty got shafted. Like, he ascended,
Being an
went to fight off the
opportunist could
Black
very well
Tide,
be
and that doesn't
theft
even
of
get shown.
wisdom.
All that's shown is him sitting on the throne.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions.
What's up, Moth?
So I came to listen in. But it seems as though this Kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to
Which
readily
gift?
surrender this hollow shell of yours? Just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think.
Oh, puzzle. Hold on. We gotta do puzzles. The Mega Starmie one? Nope. I have not seen it. Alright, let's think. Alright, I need to end on blue. I have 7 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Not good. Alright, we gotta restart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Easy. Easy puzzle. Gotcha.
悪くない収穫ですね。
That was weird. Speaking of Legend CA, that stream is going to be on Saturday. Believe it or not, I won't be playing it on Friday. Because on Friday, me and Sean are going to do more Digimon. Just because that's a time that works better for him, and it works better for me. It's going to be a late night stream. It's going to be like at 10 p.m. So I'm going to have to get some energy drinks.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
Looks like my presence here is quite unwelcome.
I assure you, Anaxa, your presence everywhere is quite unwelcome. Because he's an asshole. Alright, hold on. Hold on. I got this. I got this. Look at that. Easy puzzle. I solved it. Alright, let's think this through a bit more. I think if we do that one there, and then that one there. Oh, nope. That one there. We put this one here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Easy puzzle. Yep, you're right. Absolutely, that's it. I didn't even message you and ask you if there was a better day.
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
As Kephale's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being.
Sunday? Okay, we'll see how Sunday
Let me
is.
remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar
that's
servant
rough,
from
buddy.
years ago who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan.
Damn.
As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You.
Ew.
Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Oh, that's real rough.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kephale's followers.
12 hours is still a
Are
lot.
you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the God of Deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Oh no, he died. What a shame. What a shame. He will be missed.
Oh, my. Could it be that the great tree painted in this mural is actually depicting me?
Anyways.
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
It's not like they know what you look like.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Provincial Civilian QXG9. Get banned, idiot.
Such stylistic device is interesting.
Should I even? I probably shouldn't
This
call
could
out
be the
bots
answer
when
to
they
the
get
question,
banned,
what
auto banned.
exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Damn.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective,
Yeah.
this point alone
Probably
was
not.
enough to separate
It
you
is
from
funny.
the average person.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawnfloud this time is not just to seek protection. What, then, is the intention behind your
He
actions?
ate the green bean. A singular green bean?
The entire plan is stored in my memory.
I
So
like
why
green
don't you
beans.
look there?
I can't stand olives. Olives I cannot eat. I can't bring
Then
myself to
don't
eat
mind
olives.
if I
They're
do.
too gross.
1 year old, 2 years old.
Hold on, what did I miss? Oh, okay. They're gross.
Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent 7 sages must hug his droma stall to sleep?
Wow.
How interesting.
Wow. She's digging deep.
That's enough.
She's digging deep in his memory.
Unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows, right?
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
So there are other members in your family, eh?
No, Cersei's. They're dead. D-E-D dead.
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
What is it? Pull a magic.
Black tide is everywhere.
Oh, Symphogear.
I can't bear to look.
I've never watched Symphogear.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
You should have just beaten the Black Tide, idiot.
Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Who cares if he
Indeed
was
it
5
was.
year old at the time? Just
Everything
beat the
started
Black
from
Tide,
that
idiot.
courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of the Thelisis's theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Oh.
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
She is a tree. She's a tree lady.
Anaxa, you... I did it, teacher!
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm, even to this day.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye.
And now you gotta give your right arm.
Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Listen, I know how you can bring back your dead mom. It's just gonna cost you an arm and a leg.
Anaxa. As one of my best friends, I cannot let you go down the wrong path without doing
Actually,
anything to stop
Henri,
it.
the price for bringing back their mother was a leg and a full body. Edward gave his arm to bring back Al's soul to put in the armor. Nya, nya, nya.
If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time...
Wait, was it his right arm?
I have no other desires.
It was either his left leg and his right arm, or it was his left arm and his right leg.
It's time for me to start.
No, I want to say it was his left leg and right arm.
I
No.
am sincerely glad for you, child.
Not the cursed image of
What topic would you like
them
to study?
doing the fusion dance.
I wish to continue Thalesis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of
Alright,
their
question
hands.
for you Full Metal Alchemist fans.
Even if you
Which one's a
continue
better
digging
opening?
into this,
Again or Ready, Steady, Go?
your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher.
Again, yeah,
After
I gotta
my
agree.
friend
Again's
suffered
really
deadly
good.
fall,
I
finally
love Ready,
understood a
Steady, Go,
single
but I
truth.
think I like Again a little
Since
bit
ancient
more.
days, our understanding of the souls is but the tip of the iceberg. I may have lost an eye.
You don't remember? Ready,
but
Steady,
my view of
can't
the
hold me
world has become
back.
Clearer than ever.
Ready, Steady, give me good luck.
I have
Although to be
grasped the
fair, to the
truth with
actual
my bare
opening, most of it's
hands.
them just running in
Watch
like
as
a
I
field.
turn this farcical world upside down.
Ready, steady, never look back. Let's get started. Ready, steady, go.
Who would have thought such a secret lake?
To be fair, I'm
inside
pretty sure Ready,
has
Steady,
to
Go
be
is from the
part of
original
yours.
Full Metal Alchemist anime. It's not from Brotherhood.
However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it.
Aw, sick
My
burn.
story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange
Melissa?
means. Correct.
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past,
I never actually
know
watched through
more
the
about
original
it than you
FMA.
do.
I got to, I think, Rush Valley, and then I never watched past that, I
Are you
think.
saying that the
'Cause I think
renowned
that's
reason Titan
Somewhere around
is
where it
now
diverges,
admitting
around
the
Rush
lack of
Valley?
wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand.
I
No
see.
wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical
The
questions.
very beginning one. The
Not
very
only that,
beginning arc. The one that's the
you're
same in
only
both
one
Brotherhood
who can
and
shed
OG.
light on my query. As the saying
Except the only
goes,
difference is Brotherhood's better
onlookers
animated.
see most clearly.
Is that
Oh, not
so?
true. Is there a difference?
Lord
Is there a
Announcer,
difference?
I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but time is of the essence.
She's a
I
military
have a
runner.
message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival, so please depart forthwith.
It's finally time.
Well, Brotherhood shortens kind of everything
Carefully.
because it follows the pacing of the
The one who
manga
created
closer
the world,
to the anime.
and the one who bears the world.
I don't even think there's a way to stream the original FMA. You can find Brotherhood on probably a bunch of different streaming platforms, but I don't know if there's anywhere you can find the
How will
original
you
FMA.
answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth.
Oh, there's ways,
there
just
are many
not
people who hold grudges
not
against that Lady Goldweaver.
legal ways, I should say.
Drone is draped in finery.
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Avoid.
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromus as well? You must really like those creatures.
Oh, did you see what Dromuses look like? They're so cute. They're so cute.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about.
Oop.
A collision of ideas only occurs
bad, I
when
was
there
checking
are
a
differences
notification.
in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives, neither of which can coexist with the other.
What radical thinking. I guess this is why the children of humanity always squabble with each other.
Man, I really wish they added Sabers and Archers original
You seem
outfits
Lord
as like
Lygus and
optional
Lady Kindness are
costumes.
just ahead.
I wish there was a lot
take
more
my
they did
lead
with the
for
Fate
now.
collab. Because while I did enjoy it, it was lacking. I've had time to think it over now that the honeymoon period is over. They could have done a lot better with the Fate collab. Alright, let me see. I need to end up with the last one pressing the button, I think. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I fucked up. Alright, I fucked up already. Nope. That's not right either. There we go. That's how we do it. Damn it. Never mind. I don't got it. Damn it. Okay, hold on. This one's a little bit trickier than I was expecting. Nope. Hold on. I need to think this through a bit more. No, that's not going to do it either. Don't you dude me. Hold on. I'll figure it out. Oh. That's what you meant. Never mind. Oh, I screwed that up. That's crazy. Anyway. Nope. Nope, that's not it either. Let's try that. Damn it. Try that. Nope. Hold on. Oh shit. Hi. Alright, hold on. I didn't know you could do that, so I might actually have something here. There we go. I figured it out. As soon as I learned I could do that, I figured it out. Ta-da. But did you see the leaks for upcoming Pokemon projects? Apparently there is another remake game slated for, I think it was 2028. Do you think it's going to be black and white? It better be black and white. Actually, you know what? I don't want it to be black and white unless they actually bring back the sprite work, which they're not going to. One specific artist? Oh.
Welcome to the Demigod Council, esteemed guests.
Lord Anaxagoras, oh, I've heard so much about you.
God,
Head
you're
of the
old.
forests of the Grove of Epiphany.
How are you both
notorious
old and not old at the
blasphemer,
same time, lady? What is your
a
deal?
heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove calamity. Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
Man.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again.
Uncanny face indeed.
But then again, perhaps the customs are different here.
That's what I want. It's like, I want black and white, but I want them to use the sprites, because the sprite work for black and white and black 2 and white 2 were the best. They were the best sprite work they've done. And unfortunately, it was the last sprite work they did.
Ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I met with intense scrutiny. Even more absurd, the host has sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows.
I can see them.
Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Yeah. I know, it's very expensive and time consuming. But it's what I want.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
So,
I never actually played through Black and White more than once. I've only played through those games
Well,
once.
since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. Since Aglaya endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and metal the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation, you have indeed given us a glimmer of hope.
What brazen arrogance.
I actually did experience the glory that was the dream world.
Worlds apart from what you were saying.
It was glorious.
Cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the
What's a shame is we won't was that there was a neat feature in Black 2 and White 2 where if you had save data, if you had a copy of Black and White, you could like transfer stuff and you could get like flashbacks and stuff. That was really
I was
cool.
fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher,
I clicked out of that.
Empedocles.
Oh no, I
It
killed
seems
her.
you subscribe to the Nusporists
Oh yeah,
instead,
easy and hard mode that were locked after you beat the game.
many detractors.
What was it? If you beat the game with Black, you unlock hard mode in White, and if you beat White, you can unlock hard mode in Black or something like that.
Geniuses and dimwits.
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious by stoking public sentiment with their words. And yet there have also been innumerable blasphemous philosophers who set themselves up for
Black City,
failure
White
because they
Forest.
refused to defend their actions. This tiny stage is the most profound embodiment of Akama in centuries. In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the final turning point in Akama's history. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Erechrysia, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
Oh my, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise. Could such a coincidence truly exist?
Speaking of which,
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions.
something in Discord. All right, let me take a peek.
What strong conviction you have, as expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That apparently Masuda was banned from directing Pokemon games after Black 2 and White 2.
That's enough, Lady.
Or is it Black and White?
Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require my aid as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued by the Golden Thread?
You worry too much. She
I
won't
missed the
show
line.
her.
Hold on. Okay.
Her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely act in a rational manner.
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaya covets the core flame that I possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, In return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as
Wow,
possible.
that's crazy.
Naturally, this
I was
includes
not
the guards
familiar
as
with
well.
that mechanic.
You're well aware how valuable Cersei's core flame will be in the era Chrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request is reasonable, the Council of Elders never shortchanges its allies. Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words and just speak plainly to each other. Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers, with our words and wisdom.
Let's begin then.
Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our common enemy, Aglaya.
Aglaya!
She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akama, who has gradually lost her humanity to the ravages of time and the ablation of the core flame. A formidable opponent indeed. Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's unclear whether she will actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover, she still needs you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here? Are you just trying to pull the wool over our eyes and aid her in her savagery?
If Aglaya required a suitably intelligent Chrysos heir, then I'm the best fit for her needs. However, it's quite evident that she has no need for a Chrysos heir who could break free of her control at any time. Since I believe in neither Titans nor the prophecy, there's no way that I would willingly walk on the path that she extols. Given how rigorously she enforces her principles, how would she ever accept a heretic such as me?
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. The Council of Elders is willing to defend your right to live, just as we defend every oppressed citizen. However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and Aglaya are only growing in magnitude. The peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as everything that we hold dear, will be destroyed completely. The city will be burned to ashes, and the citizens' blood will be shed. Tell me, what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
Although the circumstances are rather unfortunate from an objective point of view, it is an undeniable fact that ever since the Grove was attacked, I have become the de facto leader of the Grove. The Council of Elders needs more backing if it wishes to topple Aglaya, and it's evident that the Academy wields considerable influence. At the very least, I have served as the Grove's special envoy to Akama for a significant amount of time. Of course, this also means that I will hold a crucial vote at the Citizens' Assembly.
In the name of Kefali, Akama thanks you for your sincere and valuable thoughts. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fairness, and that fairness is built on a foundation of sincerity. The Council of Elders has vowed to all citizens of Akaba that it will always remain loyal to them. As for you, my lord, How will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not betray Arkhammer's indomitable citizens when the opportunity presents itself? Just as you now betray Aglaya when it suits you.
Absurd. My loyalty is unquestionable.
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven. The fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof of my loyalty is itself akin to a form of betrayal.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet in a civilized manner.
He really sounds
But
pissed
I am
off.
afraid that I must interrupt.
Who is this guy? Why is he so angry?
As the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaya, the Goldweaver, is currently on her way to Dawncloud.
Oh. Well, I do believe that we might have a slight overabundance of guests today.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims of the Chrysos heirs.
So you were holding back just now.
A man's for severe
Seems
case of
like
being
you
mad
are
as hell.
better at playing this game than I. In any case, I'm glad that she's arriving here. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an ally of mine, if Aglaya were to demand that I hand you over, what should I do?
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, but the Council will also lose possession of a valuable core flame. No, more like 2 core flames. After all, at the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
Oh? How can you be sure of that?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan. In my opinion, you should be more worried about the impending threat. If Aglaya can seize me in full view of the masses today, she could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. If that happens, the discussion that we've just had will turn into an utter joke instead. Is this the outcome that you wish to see, Lady Kindness?
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time, but don't count on there being a next time. Unless, of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the true nature of souls.
Well, what do you know? That happens to be one of my rare talents.
We shall see, then.
I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again. But shouldn't you be going after more?
Dying to know what I'm after,
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answers soon enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
Oh, the show for Lygus. A man who's pissed off that he's in this game.
Unexpected visitor. welcome once again. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come straight to me to seek an audience with Kefali. I have no reason to refuse you, do I?
You may not, but Kindness has. Whoever gets hold of Kefali's core flame will get to rule over Akama. She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that debate was not at all pointless.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well be plotting something nefarious against the Titan. Are you still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Yes, very much so. All living creations are always free to visit Kefali's transcendent vessel. This comes with being the World-Bearer.
How convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated Titan in person. Please, go ahead. Let me join you both on this journey. Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion where Kefali once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the Holy Mountain.
I'm paying attention.
Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
You have my undivided attention right now,
Hear
Lygus.
that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Alright, there we go. Look, this is a super easy puzzle. All you gotta do is this, and then this, and then this, and that. There we go. See, I solved it easy. Alright, hold on. Alright, so... see. Alright, yeah, no, let's start over. Alright, hold on real quick. We'll put that up there for right now. Definitely want one in the center like that. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't want to see a hint. I want to solve this without using a hint. I do think that's the first move you want to do. Wait. Alright, let me think this through carefully. One like that. Like that. One like that. That's close, but not quite. This one's kind of stumping me a little bit. There we go. See, I figured it out. Are you guys proud of me? Are you proud of me for figuring out this super hard puzzle? Yeah. You're going too slow, Lygus. You need to go fast. You're too slow. Did he catch up yet? Okay, I have to follow, I guess. That's where the quest marker is. So I can't run ahead of him. Alright, come on, Slowpoke. God, you're so slow. Literally running laps around you. I should too. Anyway. Allow me to continue not doing them. Uses. Just play as a tank. 5 head. Actually, healers, I think, have shorter queues. Queue. Put it in the queuing oven.
Go on ahead. Take this Yanis shortcut, and the long pilgrimage stairway will be waiting for you at its end.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything.
Oh, you could always, if you don't like DPS queues, you could always do the mythical
As the saying goes,
trust.
A gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated at the end of this journey. I believe Kefali will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You must be closer to Kefali than anyone else. Wouldn't you agree?
I hope things go as you say, then.
Putting a child of justice into a farcical world is bound to turn it upside down.
Did Twist turn it upside down?
It is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world, which is on the brink of destruction.
Honestly, this is my first time going up to Dawn Cloud's peak.
What a splendid
It's so
view. Isn't it about time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
No.
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city. All they have are magnificent facades. And even though I've come this far, I'm still doubtful about getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
He is kind of a piece of shit.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. Alright, we're just a short hike away from Kefali. No time to waste here.
Oh no, I'm dying.
The intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop shirking social interactions.
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight. Can you make it?
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now? I know how far I can go, so just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control over your body.
Wait. Who is that? Cersei's?
The spooky ghost.
Hey, look at that.
Huh? What should I be looking at?
Am I hallucinating?
Well, of course you are. You have a lady in your brain. You've gone crazy.
Do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
Nah, you're just crazy, an axe. Crazy.
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Nias. I know I've heard this name somewhere.
Nikadar!
Huh. It's unfortunate. The Black Tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
How could that be? Even a creation of Georios, from their prized ores and molten fire, couldn't escape the fate of destruction?
Hey, Cersei's. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember. How did you even think up such a strange name?
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No, I have no such memory. Could you be hallucinating?
You are dying.
This is a departed spirit?
Never kneel to gods. I still don't know what this does. Pop. He's a spooky ghost. They're all spooky ghosts.
You two again.
The hand of Zagreus. It's time. Rocket punch. The king does not care for your rocket punch. He will continue controlling the hand. Alright, we gotta find 4 more coins somewhere in this area. Oh, there's one. Yoink. Oh, there's one. Man, the whispering in this area is really annoying. Yoink. I'm looking for 2 more coins. There's one. Looking for 1 more coin. I don't like how this mural's looking at me. Rocket punch! Alright, fine. The mural gets to live for another day. But it's on thin ice right now. Alright, that's the boundary. There's 1 more trick coin somewhere in this area. Where is it? There it is, I see it. There we go. Got them all.
You two again.
Ugh. Gross.
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Kaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope.
So, Moth, what will you do if Jack Garland gets into the new Dissidia?
Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Kaos. I'm guessing he's one of your companions?
Kaos? This name sounds just as strange to me.
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought,
I'm not allowed to say
they
publicly.
aren't
Oh no.
hallucinations, but the souls of people.
Peeps.
But if those are the souls of the dead, then what am I?
Dead.
Beats me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments. Let's just keep going. As long as I take in more sights and hear more stories.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might not be able to save you.
I'm fine. If this is indeed as I thought, then this will be very amusing.
I don't really care about Dissidia. Just remaster Duodecim. You don't even have to remake it. You don't even have to make a new game. Just remaster Duodecim. That's what I want. That's all I want. Alright. Puzzle time. Let's see. I need to end on blue, it looks like. So... well, that's not going to work. That's also not going to work. Hold on. Falls down there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit. Okay, hold on. So it goes 1, 2, he falls down there. 3, falls down there. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, it's just that simple. Solve the puzzle. I didn't even need the last 2 steps, actually. I realize that now. How far away from a 10 pull am I? Not too far, actually. I need 1280, so 200 more. Alright, it's time for an ad break, so I'll be back in a few minutes. So, BRB. Oh, hold on. Gotta do that so I can do that. All right. Ooh, came back just in time to keep Silver from rioting. That is good luck. That is very good timing. Ad break ended as soon as Silver came in, so he didn't get a chance to riot. No boo. No boo. No garlic bread, no booing, and no rioting. All that's left is to say no hydrate either, and then that's a quinfecta, I guess. Quadfecta, actually.
So, we meet again.
Oh, whoops. You had a chance, but you were too slow.
Of course. I'm just... If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphorius does have a next life, you may want to get your body in shape.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not getting anything of value from them.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little.
Damn.
I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all. Training would make me no different from those Helcalithist
Calypso!
Calypso. She's one of the Seven Sages. A member of the Grove? No, she can't be. I would know her name if she really were one of the Seven Sages. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell? Circes?
You're missing.
Gone. Doesn't matter. I can do this myself. Looks like I'm nearly there now. The land of the dead.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh, legendary era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
They talk the talk we talk.
Alas, all that's left of that warmth is a hazy mirage.
I like my version better.
Why are you chanting that too? We're here, finally. So, I don't get to ask the Titan my question, but all of you make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then, let me uncover the truth for myself. Did I still fail to make it in time? Huh? So, I'm back here again. This is... I can hear it. I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the void world. A voice ready to tell me something. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Kalos too?
Who dat?
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
That's Casterus. That's castor oil.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Kaos' soul in the area. And besides, we both know Kaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes. I have faith in him.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you are born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Circe's question. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Cersei's question and reclaim my body. But no, I will not do that. That isn't important. Because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant.
Damn.
Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
Alright, time to figure out what Don Hung's doing.
What are you thinking about?
Just amazed at how this towering tree is Cersei's divine body. It's a majestic sight.
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the Great Tree.
Merely something from the past that I won't go into.
Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Cersei's. Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars, and their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree, because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot.
You're a sky priest, yet you study at a place that is home to the Reason Titan. That's rather counterintuitive.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Cersei's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only expects people to revere them. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? After all, the Titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphorius is none other than Aquila themselves.
Yes, I didn't count on provoking the ire of a local god.
But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for. It's just, I never thought Grey would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician, I should have been there by her side.
Bad luck tends to come in streaks, so don't beat yourself up over it. Besides, Aglaya needs you here to uncover the truth behind what happened to the Grove. Let's just make the most out of this trip and keep a lookout for any documents related to the Death Titan. They could be useful to her.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary, huh? In any case, what we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground. Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
What about you? Will you be alright on your own?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith in me.
No.
I'll be just fine.
I refuse.
The silence in here is near deafening. With the vast amount of knowledge it holds, this academy is akin to a labyrinth of information. Even the cleverest of scholars would easily lose their way in here. I should gather my thoughts before heading in.
Nope. There we go.
In the myths, Aquila, the Titan who reigns over the domain of the skies, is a colossal bird that overlooks the world beneath them with 100 eyes. As long as they continue to soar above the clouds, the people of Amphorius will remain trapped on the ground. Hyacinth's forebears were priests who worshipped Aquila. Nobody is more familiar with the taboos of the Sky Titan than her. Seeing how Aglaya has sent her here as a guide,
It's possible that she has plans to have Hyacinth take on trial in the future.
I'm getting tired.
In Amphorius, Titans are a common topic of discussion. People create myths that in turn conceive Titans. It's a tricky task to keep an objective view when among the people of Amphorius. Is there a way to step out of the situation and look at it from a different perspective? Titans and Eons are two distinct classes of beings. Titans can communicate with us humans, and it is not impossible for us to overpower them. Upon their demise, we can even take over their divinity. In this regard, Titans can be said to be a lot more similar to humans than Eons are. Chrysos heirs are humans who possess heroic qualities, with most of them demonstrating extraordinary combat prowess and strength. Upon clearing a core flame trial, a Chrysos heir can even ascend to a demigod and inherit a Titan's divinity. Wait. Something about that feels off. Is this a selection process of some sort? Guided by the prophecy, the heroes are on a quest to reclaim core flames and usher in the Era Nova. Their efforts have seen gratifying results to date. As I expected, the prophecy is the hardest to make any sense of. But with barely any information to go on, no matter how much I ruminate on it, it won't yield any results. I should leave this for another time. I should probably turn my attention to something else. Nobody could have ever imagined that her life would be forfeited the moment we landed on Amphorius.
Murderified.
I should have done more to keep her safe. But it's not too late. We still have a fighting chance. The unique rules that govern life and death on Amphorius might just work in our favor and save her. The Grove is a veritable library of knowledge. Maybe they'll have records on a similar case? Please let there be one. The clock is ticking. I should search for more clues as I move. The night sky feels unusual, now that I've gotten used to the eternal light of Akama.
No, I will not add story Don Hung to my team. Are you crazy? I learned that normal tombstone emote can be used while sitting. Nice. I don't have that emote. The looping variant cannot. Really? That's crazy. I don't have either version, either the normal or the looping variant. I haven't had combat in the entire hour and 50 minutes of the stream, so we're doing combat real quick.
I choose you.
It's combat time! Alright, so right now, our crit rate went from 45 to 74.8. So we're basically guaranteed crits now.
No matter. You just don't learn.
I've heard the call. I want to head down. Farewell.
Alright, with that, our crit rate should be at 98.8%. Not quite 100%, but close enough. We almost have 300% crit damage, but Sunday also didn't ult, so there's that.
This is being in sync. Trust me, we can do anything. All things human creations.
go.
この明かりは星の希望。地を照らす命の証。見るがいい。
Excalibur!
I'm on it.
Probably should have held on to that. Oh well.
Equipped it in the...
It's of no consequence.
You just don't learn.
Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me. This more watch over you and guide you on your path.
And again. Alright, there we go. Alright. That was fun, but now I'm done. What's up? A sense of humor? Oh dear. What'd you do this time? Black monsters are twisted in form. Their life has been turned to ash together with their souls. It's possible to figure out their form when they were still alive.
These are the remains of a black tide monster.
Uh-huh.
It does look different from the Titankin from up
Hydra.
close.
I don't remember Hydra.
What's that underneath it? A scroll.
A record debate between Venerationists and New Sporist scholars. Most of it's ineligible, leaving only fragments of dialogue. We all recalled the state that dare touched the sky, but what were they really? Just blind masses manipulated by ambitious politician dared challenge Titan's authority? A completely meaningless attempt, an absolute mistake. You Venerations have bowed to the Titans for so long you've forgotten the scholar's true purpose. Making a mistake does not mean the act was meaningless. Even those students new to the Grove understand this from basic logic lessons. Entire city-state reduced to ashes proved the skyship's construction was a mistake. To me, that's precisely the meaning they achieved through sacrifice. Am I hearing this right? Such a statement. Are you converting to venerationism? No, I'm simply examining the matter from another perspective. Legible content ends here.
As I expected, the Grove doesn't forbid discussions about the sky. It's a debate between two scholars about the sky ships. Galaya also made mention of the ships when she interrogated us. A memory I'd rather forget. I'll hold on to this for now. With any luck, this journey won't leave us empty-handed. Huh?
Yeah, when we did that Chimera fight last week with Zaxxon, that was the first time I've seen that trial in years.
That's Hyacinth. Why is she surrounded by so many monsters? As much faith as I have in her, it's probably a good idea to help her out.
Why are you helping her, Don Hung? She's busted. This is a broken character.
Really now? This is way more trouble than I could have asked for.
Need a hand?
Or you could sit back and watch.
I can't tell if you're serious or not. But being hard to read isn't without its perks, I suppose.
I'm kidding, Danny. Lend me a hand, pretty please. All right, now let's get him.
必ずや勝利を。ストライクエア。この明かりは星の希望。
That was probably a mistake. Because I don't have crit. Alright, some of that crit, but not enough of it.
We can do it.
Praetorium, hell yeah. Oh, it's fine. It worked out in the end.
This place is practically in ruins. What happened? There shouldn't be this many monsters here.
The Black Tide is remarkably quick to detect the light of Amphorius. So or rather, the blessings of the Sky Priest in me, might have unknowingly called them to me. Anyway, never mind that for now. Here, you might want to have a look at this. I found it around here and thought it might be of interest to you.
Well then, let me. What exactly do you mean by examining from another perspective? Simple, you see. When we stand normally, the sky is above. When we stand on our hands, it's below our feet. I don't even want to know what kind of situation inspired you to make such exalted theories. By the way, I have a student who loves to write satirical comedies. Once wrote about a fool who cannot figure out a question no matter what. As I said, there's no reasoning with you venerationists. You're like Dromuses, huge, always gazing downward at the earth, while I want to be the wasp that stings the Dromus. What if the state's tyrant's defeat simply proved that among all past to Aquila, the skyship was the wrong one? Anaxagoras, you impious blasphemer, mark my words, you will eventually answer for your sacrilege. I doubt your students or that young teaching assistant girl have any idea what secret research you're truly conducting.
Anaxagoras. He's the scholar who fused himself with the core flame of reason.
This is new. I didn't know Professor Anaxa was researching the sky. He's never mentioned anything about it.
Finan said Anaxa might be opposed to the flame chase journey.
Might is an understatement. Anaxa has never been one to venerate the gods, nor has he ever found it within himself to put any faith in the prophecy. People have come to think of him as a heretic, even in a place as liberal as the Grove. Yet, it is also this very blasphemer that Circe's favors. Fate sure works in mysterious ways.
I picked up a scroll on my way here too. It looks like it may be related to the one you're holding.
Oh? Let me have a look. By the looks of them, these scrolls are records of two conversations that took place in the same setting, one after the other.
There's still much I don't know about the Grove. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, go ahead.
What a
The
venerationist.
Grove of Epiphany is home to 7 schools of thought. While all 7 schools are founded on the ideologies of Thalesis, the first scholar, each is unique in its own way. Among them, the Venerationists revere and worship the Titans the most. As the sage of the Venerationists, Euthyphro has always been at loggerheads with Anaxa. If we were to place the 7 sages on the scales of Talanton, Anaxa and Euthyphro would be placed on opposite sides to achieve balance.
A very illustrative explanation. Thank you.
Nearly everyone in Amphorius has heard the story of the skyships by now. Aquila's stature is loftier than the heavens, and their divine retribution is merciless. That's why it's no use building giant skyfaring ships. Oh, but I do wonder if a supercharged mini Treevee cannon could slip past their watch.
Oh.
That was a joke. Right?
Newsporists primarily study the application of alchemy in soul repair. Everyone considers Anaxa a blasphemer, but that has never stopped him from sharing his ideas, no matter how taboo. If you must say that he's hiding something, then it's likely what lies beneath his eye patch. Anaxa often says that every failure brings us one step closer to the truth. Perhaps, to him, the crash of the skyship carries a different interpretation. The firmament is not impenetrable. On the contrary, it was precisely because the skyship represented the first step toward breaking free from the shackles of the earth that it provoked the wrath of the Sky Titan and brought divine punishment upon itself. It's a shame that the majority of the Grove's research on Aquila was headed by the Venerationists, with sacrificial rituals making up a predominant part of their findings. Discourse about more esoteric subject matters in relation to Aquila dwindled even further after the skyship incident. So much so that even the scroll is completely new to me.
Don't worry about it. We'll just collect everything we can find on the Titans for now. There's something else that's caught my attention, though. This says that Anaxa is conducting secret experiments of some sort.
Secret.
That's what I'd like to know. What are these experiments he's involved in? Even I, the assistant lecturer, know next to nothing about them. I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what happened at the Grove?
Fast as fuck, boy.
This is the Library of Philia, a place where the Grove stores its collection of tomes. Other than books written by the 7 schools, you can also find philosophical texts, ballads, and religious writings from the Outlands here. Cities that desire to learn from the Grove were apparently expected to contribute knowledge of equal value to what they sought. We've had more than our fair share of hilarious episodes over the years. For instance, it's said that the Erythrocheramists once borrowed a manuscript from a certain author, but ended up returning a copy instead of the original. What's more, the original manuscript was supposedly then hidden here.
Crazy.
That doesn't seem like a nice thing to do.
Nice? No need to hold yourself back, Danny. You can just tell it like it is. Their behavior was no different from bandits.
Well, if you don't mind, did the Grove ever rob Castrum Kremnos?
Whew. You've got me there. Some said you couldn't even find a dictionary in Castrum Kremnos, so I guess they were spared. There are too many books in the Library of Philia. Flipping through them all will take too long. Why don't we use the Biblioslate to search for the texts we need? We can bring them back to Akama for reading after that.
Agreed. This place isn't safe.
Excuse me.
We should leave as soon as we're done. There's still several more scrolls strewn all over the place. I'll gather them while you pull up those texts. This way, nothing will be overlooked.
Oh, I have enough for a 10 pull. Sweet. Alright, E3 Archer right here. Let's go. I'm 0 up pity. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Damn it. I didn't get it. Alright. Don't even have enough for a 10 pull of standard manner. Oh, right, I forgot the homecoming check-in. Yay, free jades. Alright. I think we're gonna call it there, since it's almost 10 o'clock. So thank you guys for stopping by. Let me see.